tribulations make her days longer, but survive them situations, you'll remain stronger. Little stomach with a huge hunger. By any means, she will hustle to feed her seed and a sucker nigga that'll pay for her. Her tricks a baby's father, but can't recall a single night because a lot of single nights she's on a blade in mini skirts and high heels, turning low self-esteem, silly tricks. Her pussy holding poison, HIV was on his dick. Getting sick, hard days of work, she kissed her daughter. Now her daughter coughing. No Section 8, no DS8. She chasing every dollar. When they fuck, they grab her neck like a Ralph Lauren collar. And every foreign car make her jump and wanna holler, cause that's the satisfaction, cause she knows she earned that dollar. Doesn't really matter if you strap up with a condom, she just want that dollar.
Look how we live on my dead end road. The case of your life on my dead end road. Focus clientele on my dead end road. Every option will fail on my dead end road. It's a dead end road. How we live on my dead end road. Look how we live on my dead end road. In case of your life on my dead end road. Focus clientele on my dead end road. Every option will fail on my dead end road. It's a dead end road. Look at how we live on my dead end road. On my dead end road, the case of your life on my dead end road. Focus clientele on my dead end road. Every option will fail on my dead end road. It's a dead end road. Look at how we live on my dead end road. Look how we live on my dead end road. The case of your life on my dead end road. Focus clientele on my dead end road. Every option will fail on my dead end road. It's a dead end road. Look how we live on my dead end road.
Diagnosed with AIDS from screwing these prostitutes. He's obsessed with these prostitutes. He loves it when they blowing his horn, not talking flutes. The thirsty feeds his drive, I'm not talking about commutes. Work a hot infirm, his pockets firm. He tried the latest European. Autism as a child, so his social skills handed his wants to make a friend. So he turn to money when he's horny. Pacific Highway is where his car be. Low self-esteem, so we purchase from her street retail. Hop in the back seat and sheet details. Unprotected, he's a regular, and yet he tells. And yet she failed, cause she tested by the buck he held. $200, now her bills are taken care of, but invested by a world of terror. Kicks her out and then they both conquer what they needed. And it's repeated, but the end is near the future, ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
Live on my dead end road. The case of your life on my dead end road. Focus clientele on my dead end road. Every option will fail on my dead end road. It's a dead end road. Look at how we live on my dead end road. Look how we live on my dead end road. The case of your life on my dead end